From city services to public safety, tough financial decisions are on the table in Yakima, and a critical tax levy headed to the November ballot. City leaders and residents are preparing.
Yakima's $6 million tax levy proposal is on the November ballot, and 6 residents have been chosen to represent both sides of the issue in the voter's guide, all unanimously approved by the council Monday night. At the same meeting, City Manager Vicki Baker updated the council on what's next if the levy fails.
We'll have one budget that has $9 million in cuts. We'll have one budget that has the $3 million cut package that's been passed and $6 million in levy, depending on what happens.
Baker says the city is finalizing a communication plan to keep the public informed while also reevaluating how future projects are prioritized and sustained.
The city of Yakima has a lot of items that are not necessarily part of a normal city. Give an example that we own a cemetery, for example. And so we're looking at those items and taking kind of a look at whether an analysis of that all of those specific things to see if they are penciling out, if we need to make adjustments, what do they look like individually. So we're going to be looking at that too as part of this budget process. And then just, the overall goal being that we set up a very stable, financially responsible city going forward.
Also during the meeting, the council approved a request from the Yakima Police Department to apply for a $500,000 grant focused on cyber-enabled crimes.
This initiative aims to strengthen the community's ability to investigate and respond to cyber-enabled crimes, particularly those involving domestic violence, sexual stalking, dating, violence, and human trafficking.
I think it would be a benefit to try to promote these kinds of opportunities in this valley, especially when it's hard to actually get somebody to have an ear to actually pay attention to some of these things.
At Yakima Airport, upgrades are already underway for the baggage claim area, backed by a mix of city funds and newly approved federal support. Airport Director Rob Hodgman explained how the newest grant fits into the larger project.
The residual from the first grant from Congressman Newhouse is $1.1 million left over from the roof and HVAC project. This is the second grant, one that we had to apply for and compete for, and we want to thank our congressional members, Murray, Cantwell, and Newhouse, for providing us letters of support for that.
In the end, it's Yakima voters who will shape the city's path forward when they decide on the tax levy this November.